Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as Pandya Kingdom. In the last episode we declared a subjugation war on Rashtrakuta for these two counties here. It was a subjugation of the kingdom of whatever this one is. I can't actually read it because all of the things are on the map, but this kingdom, or the land in that kingdom that he holds, which is these two counties. So we are going to take them. We could also have declared a subjugation of the kingdom of Karnata, which would have obviously given us a lot more land. But I was kind of hesitant to do that because I'm not sure what the exact effects of this CB are. I don't want to maybe end up with a lot of vassals that don't like me or something. So we'll see exactly what happens in this war, and then we can make more decisions about larger subjugations in the future. My dear liege, I was just approached by this person who tried to convince me to join him in his vile heresy. I hope you can convince him to see sense. We'll demand reconversion, I guess? Okay, so he became Jain, that's fine. Okay, we gained a tithe. So it seems like the Maharaja of Rashtrakuta is just sieging us now. He's not bothering with the army of our Duke, who in the last episode declared his own conquest war for an extra county up here. So I think once we finish this siege, we'll go fight Rashtrakuto's army. It looks like he's going to come in and help in this battle. Or do something anyway. My courtier has embraced a dangerous heresy, no doubt influenced by local preachers. We'll demand reconversion. My son has embraced a dangerous heresy, no doubt influenced by local preachers. We'll demand reconversion. He already has a minus 30 opinion penalty from our previous demand that he convert. I don't know if it stacks if we do it multiple times, but we'll find out, I suppose. Went to minus 40. Maybe we've demanded his conversion several times. Oh, and we lost our siege there. I guess he took it back. Must have assaulted it. This is the ally here from Maharashtra. We can go and fight his army too, though. Okay, one of our vassals has died, and we need our granddaughter educated with somebody. Guess we will give her to this duke, who is pretty unhappy for some reason. What is your problem? Minus 50 from usurped title, minus 39 from raised levies. Well, unless he starts forming factions, I'm not going to be too concerned about him. Have Rashtrakuda's army over here, which is not large enough to actually siege the county they're trying to siege, so don't need to do anything there for the moment. And the army from Maharashtra has disappeared somewhere, so I'm not going to bother going to look for it. Oh. We have an army here from, I assume, another of his allies. Who are we at war with here? Ah, it's from there. So actually quite a lot of people in on this war now. There is a Jain holy order that we could potentially hire if we need to. And I believe our enemies are all Hindu, so should be able to fight them no problem. And we finished all our sieges in this county. And my grandson lacks a guardian again. I suppose I'll use him for opinion with the low opinion duke as well. I think I'll actually go and fight some of these armies. So I imagine he's heading over here to try and siege this county back, which is fine. We'll head straight over there once we finished with this battle. We should get there in time. My grandson is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein him in a bit. We'll try and make him humble. Okay. That's fine. Not exactly a great trait, but not negative either, so... I'm assuming that there is going to be a river crossing from that county, but not from this county, so we'll go in this way. And it's plains. And here is Maharashtra's army. So even with them, we still outnumber them, so I think I'll continue to go in for this battle. And they're trying to run away, which is always a good sign. We're actually not going to catch them in time. They're headed to this county, which also is plains and has no river crossing to here, so we'll go and try and fight them there if we can. Or if we can fight them in the county we were originally going to, that is just as good. Okay, so no problem there. We captured a prisoner. Follow and fight them again, which also should be fine. And we captured a count. I think we'll just stay in this county now and continue sieging. We had a peasant revolt declared on us down here, which is mildly annoying. I suppose we are going to have to go and deal with that. I'd like to see what this army is up to first. Okay, I guess we'll just give up the siege and head down here to deal with the peasants. And we can catch this army on the way, which is a minor bonus. Unfortunately, this county is jungle. Though actually... no, they're not going to escape. We're going to catch them there, but the terrain penalty shouldn't be a huge problem. Oh, there's also a river crossing, which I did not expect. The battle turned out just fine, though. Perhaps the glass is fuller than I believed it to be, as long as it does not overflow. So we lose the trait cynical. Alright. Okay, so you are retreating down here. We'll follow, and then we'll head back up in this direction. Assuming we're going to catch him there. But there on the 30th, yeah. Won't be a problem. I'm kind of assuming we will wipe out his army now and not have to do an additional battle, though we didn't. So we're gonna have to divert again. Hopefully we can still get back up here in time to relieve this siege. Okay, you converted somebody. And we'll execute this guy. As a warning to others. And our army is getting somewhat depleted. We could probably consider disbanding and re-raising it at some point, but I think we are just okay for the moment. Since we still outnumber the enemy forces, or at least the ones that are relevant. So we'll get there on the 19th. He is trying to run away, but he's not going to get out in time. Well, we've been called to arms by our ally up in the north again. I guess we may as well accept. Wow, we captured a prince. And a Raja, wow. And somebody else. So we are having 5 war score from, I assume, the prince. So that's good. I think we'll go and actually siege his capital now, since it should be worth more war score. We were just approached by somebody who tried to convince me to join her in her vile heresy. We'll demand reconversion. We do have an enemy army sieging us here. Oh, she refuses to convert. Alright. There probably won't be consequences. We're pretty tolerant folks here. Okay, so another army on the way over here. Probably not much chance of him giving up much before 100%, unfortunately. We can go to speed 4, since we're going to be doing a lot of sieges. I still don't really know who it is you're trying to kill, but I don't care. You can stop asking me. Alright, more troops gathering here. Might be getting to the point where we need to be a little worried about the amount of troops there are. Especially since ours keep getting depleted, presumably by siege events. We can invest in technology, though. I suppose we may as well get military organization again. So we now have them outnumbered only by 1,000. I think what I'll do is, after this siege finishes, we'll go down and fight the army again, then I'll disband my troops and re-raise them. Since we should have a few thousand more available to be raised by now. And another 1,500 have landed. Okay, we had a son. Oh, a legitimate, attractive son. Oh, okay. This is our lover of the wilds. We'll acknowledge him. Okay, we won that siege, but I no longer think that going down to fight that army is going to be a good idea. Instead, I think we'll just disband and re-raise. They're going to take this siege back, unfortunately, but not much we can do about that. So we'll get there on the 12th and have time to disband. Though actually my retinue is here, isn't it? That's pretty unfortunate. I've just gotten my retinue killed, haven't I? Well, I guess we may as well just disband them, since otherwise we're just giving up free war score. We'll re-raise all our levies, and actually we still only have 8,000, which is not that much more than our enemies have. I'll probably have to disband this one as well. So I think what we'll do is raise the Holy Order. We have the Purity, and I think we can afford the monthly cost probably. Well, we actually can't afford it on a monthly basis, but we have plenty of money on hand, so we can continue paying them for a while at least. Though actually it might have been a good idea to leave my retinue there to bait them out of that siege, because now they are going to complete it, which they would not have if they had followed my retinue. So we lost some war score from giving up that siege, and now we're getting ticking war score against us because he controls the entire area. That's fine though, we can wipe that out easily enough once we go and siege it. Maharaja of Karnata is now known as the Lame. Okay. So more troops even. So I think if we can, we'll go up and fight that army first. That other war we were called into has ended. So he may finish the siege here before we can get to him. He might actually just come and reinforce this battle, though he may not be able to get there in time, since I imagine this will be over quickly. That's indeed how that went. So he's still coming. I imagine he'll just change his mind immediately, though. Or not, he'll come and attack me. Already, though, his right flank is broken, so I don't imagine this lasting too long either. I keep thinking about Damaguta, my wife. My former wife, I guess. She was the best of wives, and without her, I do so struggle to be a Maharaja. Oh, how I miss her. Wenching might make me forget her. 90% chance I gain lustful, and 10% chance I become incapable. Or I can definitely gain the trait depressed. Well, I don't like being depressed. Who does? But obviously incapable is much worse. I think we'll take depressed. I think we should be fine with only the -1 health from that, since we are so healthy in other ways. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. -1 to all our stats is not great, of course, but that's fine. Captured a count in that battle. Your faithful hunting dog is always around and always happy to see you. It is good to have such a faithful friend. Oh, excellent. If only people were trustworthy. We lose the trait depressed. So the dog is even better for my health than I previously thought. So we're up to 60% in this war from those battles. Probably would have actually been a better idea to siege one of these counties, since we're getting the ticking war score against us. So I guess we'll do that as soon as we are finished with this siege, since there's no point breaking it off when it's already almost complete. So it's 63%, and we're going to get the minus 13% wiped out, plus probably another 5-6% or so from sieging this one, which will get us up to about 80. So we're going to need to do probably a few more sieges, maybe these 2 whole counties, before we get to 100% here, but that is going to have to wait until the next episode because we're just about out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.